Hi, welcome to the Witch's Tea Party. I'm the witch, Mistia, and with me today are my co-hosts, the Game Grumps.
Hi, I'm Aaron.
Hi, I'm Dan.
Hi, I'm Aaron too.
You can be Dan. I'll be Ross.
Okay, I'm Dan Avidan.
Oh my god.
We're
No
just
way.
kidding. There's please don't sue us, Game Grumps, but you're welcome to join us on the pod.
It's
if
okay.
you'd like.
Aaron Hansen knows who you are, Misty. I'm sure he'll be fine with it.
He does actually.
That's true.
A friend got me a cameo from Aaron Hansen before, and he actually looked at my VTuber content and complimented me, so that was cool.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Big fan. Very happy about that. Anyway, let's start off real quick with a "What are you drinking?" kind of thing. So, what are you drinking?
It's
Today I had a bottle of Pepsi. I don't drink soda a lot, but I had popcorn to eat, and Pepsi goes really well with popcorn. So,
True.
speaking of no. For me, I just have water because it's more like water you drinking.
what are you drinking?
Oh my god.
How have we not made that joke before? We've had water so many times.
I don't know.
It's okay.
I
I'm here
have
for us to make that joke.
Strawberry Calpico to make up for the lack of water.
Strawberry Calpico?
It's
Isn't
like
that
is it like a yogurty, milky kind of drink?
It's a milk drink,
Milk.
Isn't
basically.
it called like Calpis in Japan
Yes.
or something? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they it's literally localized as Calpico. I think because it sounds like Calpis. It's
Yeah.
Calpis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that does sound like cow piss.
I
It
was
is a
like,
milk drink.
yeah.
That's pretty good. And I have a mint chip milkshake.
Ooh, wait, that's so like you.
It's so on brand for me. It's the most on brand I've been the entire podcast.
Oh,
That's
wow.
pretty
You
true.
are in fact MintyYukime.
Except for the times whenever she's actually MintyYukime, which has occasionally happened.
Yeah.
Grookey like the
Monkey
Pokemon?
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
I have a shirt that has Grookey on it, so once in a while I get called Minty Grookey when I wear it.
I see.
I love that for you. So we should probably address the elephant in the tea party room. We haven't
It is
made an
pretty
episode in a
large.
while, huh?
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
there's a very large elephant in our room. It's
It's
kind
very
of
hard to tell
annoying.
time when we're stuck in here, to be completely honest. So
Yeah, sorry I didn't tell you guys before we started recording, but that's actually my new rebrand is the elephant. I'll be rebranding as an elephant VTuber.
In the room.
Okay.
And you're just always going to be in the room.
She's just
Yeah.
always there.
It's like an SCP or something, but like an elephant SCP.
Also, is it going to be like the room, like with that one actor who always gets mentioned whenever the room comes up?
Tommy
That
Wiseau.
Mark guy.
Yeah, Tommy.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah,
it's
looking
not
like that.
the room. But yeah, basically, we're not stopping the podcast or anything. There was just general exhaustion on pretty much everybody's part and scheduling stuff. And then I got COVID. So,
Yeah.
yay!
Yeah.
Woo!
So yeah, episodes should be coming out. We're still planning to do weekly, I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
We hope you've enjoyed your time away from us because now you're stuck with us forever.
Yeah.
We'll get it again. Don't worry.
I'm
We're
still
here forever.
I'm still recovering from COVID, so if I sound a little sick, that's probably why. I also have to keep pausing or muting myself so I could sniffle and or cough.
Oh my god, you can pause time here too?
Yeah, I can do anything.
It's kind
Wow.
of unfair, Mistia. You're kind of like too powerful in this like whole area.
Honestly, yeah.
That's why
It kinda
God
seems
nerfed
like-
me by making me stupid.
I didn't nerf you by giving you
Wow.
COVID.
It
Well,
all
that
makes
too.
sense now.
It's like so relatable.
Hashtag relatable. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Whenever I think of that, that's like so relatable. Like, oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Me when I am relatable.
I'm relating to you right now, Star.
Oh my
I don't think
god! Stop
think I've
it! This is
ever-
my thing.
I don't think I've ever related to anything in my life, actually.
Like never?
I'm
Wow,
yeah,
that's so relatable.
So your bestie.
Oh no!
But yeah, while I've been sick, pretty much all I've been doing is playing Fire Emblem Three Houses because I never finished it. And I discovered this game called is it Panel de Pawn?
Panel de Con, yeah.
It's a Super Nintendo game because I have Nintendo Switch Online, and I really wanted to play Tetris Attack, which is like a Yoshi themed puzzle game, which is also Pokemon Puzzle League. I also played that,
Mhm.
but it turns out it's just the localized version of Panel de Pawn. Because I guess they must have thought back then that like Americans hate cute anime fairies, so
Yeah,
That's true. We
true.
still do.
yeah, we all hate them.
they made it
Mhm.
into a Yoshi themed game. Anyway, that was fun.
I love those games. They're so fun.
They're so fun, except
They're a
for
lot of
like Pokemon Puzzle League is like the really old one on N64.
Yeah.
And there's like trainers that you fight against, kind of like, except puzzles, and they all have like 3 different Pokemon. And whenever Lieutenant Surge sends or picks Jolteon, it like because I
Barks at
forgot what
you,
it
yeah.
sounded like. No, it just says Jolt, but it sounds like Homer Simpson saying Doe.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I have fond memories of Lieutenant Surge picking Raichu because then I get to hear it be all cute and be like, Rai.
yeah, I love the Raichu from the anime.
Mm-hmm,
I just never realized Jolteon sounded like that. It was so good. Also, I heard because the Pokemon anime is ending, right? Or they're making a new
There is
version of it with new main characters.
At the time of recording this, there is only 1 episode left in the Ash anime.
Oh, wow.
I heard they're getting rid of Team Rocket, and that made my heart break.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, it would make sense for them to, but I really just cannot understand a world without Team Rocket in Pokemon.
Yeah, that's
I'm sure they'll have like other bad teams or whatever, but Team Rocket
mean,
is
we just-
like the classic.
We don't know much about the new anime other than its new characters. Like that's literally all we know. It's based in
Yeah.
how they and there's new characters.
So wait, is it not confirmed that they're getting rid of Team Rocket?
As far as I'm aware, nothing's really
As
been
far as
confirmed.
we're aware,
Yeah.
it's
Oh, okay.
like it hasn't aired yet, so we don't know anything.
It's not like I watch it
Sure.
anyways, but
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't.
sure.
I just love Jesse and James.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's right.
He's okay.
I mean, it has been around for 25 years, so I'm not shocked either. Like,
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's
I guess
funny.
all good things must come to an end.
Mhm.
yeah,
It's kind of funny because when people were talking about Ash not being in the show anymore, I was like, that makes sense. That's kind of like, it'll be cool if we see Ash as like an important character in the future in the show. But you mentioned Team Rocket being gone, and I'm like, what? They can't. No way.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens, but it's not going to feel the same. Like, it's never going to feel the same
Yeah.
anyway, because, like, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But
I mean, honestly, it was getting a little scary that Ash never aged, and like,
That's
all
so
these big
true.
events were happening in his life, and it's like,
Yeah, I remember that one time 10 years ago when I did that thing, and it's like, do you?
yeah, I mean, that's true. It is definitely true, but, like,
but
it's still, I don't know.
speaking of Pokemon, the games just I guess it wasn't recent. It was like a week or 2 ago at this point, right?
Yeah.
I lost the
it
concept
was a
of
while
time.
back. It was a few weeks ago. I'm pretty sure.
It's still relatively recent because the DLC has not come out yet.
Yeah.
There's a DLC announced for Scarlet and Violet. They're adding some more Pokemon, and
Mhm.
some new outfits, but they still don't have any skirts.
That's true, which is really just a travesty.
What's the point?
But
Yeah, it's
they are
like, why
adding
haven't they?
Ninetales.
Wait, they are?
Yeah,
Okay, now I'm happy.
Wait, they're adding what?
Ninetales.
Oh, yes, yes.
I love Ninetales.
The only thing I truly care about.
Ninetales.
We now are only missing one of Yuki and my like favorite few Pokemon from the series, which is Absol. So
Oh, is
Is,
Absol not getting put in?
no.
What
Well, we
about
don't
my
know
boy
yet.
Chandelure? Did they put him in?
Yes, I believe Chandelier is in. We do have like a list of all of the added sprites so far. That are going to be added into, or not sprites, but models that are going to be added in the upcoming DLC.
Mm.
So we know everything that's being added, but we don't know the extent of the Pokedex at the end of the game's life, basically.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's still exciting. Maybe I'll come back to the game and play a little more.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
was getting really into like competitive for a little bit, and I just kind of like stopped. I don't really. Mostly time, I guess, is like really why I stopped. But
Yeah.
It's
Mhm,
hard
yeah.
when you have a full-time job. I've been out of work because they wouldn't let me come back on account of the COVID. It's been both horrible because of the COVID and nice because I've never had so much free time. But I
Yeah.
also don't have the willpower or the energy to do anything. So
mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Normally your full-time job does that, but this time COVID's got it covered.
yay!
Yay.
Thanks, COVID. You really got my back.
It's
Thumbs up.
just
Smile
just-
to camera.
Oh no. Just reminds me of being sick from school. It's like, well, I could stay up and play video games, but I'm also actually sick, so I don't have the energy to do that anyway.
Right.
You don't win.
No, there's no
Yeah.
winning here.
Only pain.
Yeah, and a little bit of suffering just drizzled in there
As a treat. As a treat.
as a treat.
The spice of life.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, what is life without a little bit of suffering?
A miserable little pile of secrets.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We don't want that, do we?
So true, Bessie. Some other things happened during our time away. Actually
I
pretty
don't know
recently.
about that. I don't think anything happens while we're gone.
Mhm.
That's true. The
Oh.
world ceases to exist while this tea party is not active.
I believe that.
Star had a birthday.
Oh, that's true.
Are you
That's
sure,
true.
Dave?
Mhm.
Happy birthday,
withering.
Star! You're
Happy
with
birthday, Star.
There's
It's going to be a week and a half past when this comes out, but yeah.
Yay! Happy
Yeah.
birthday! I don't care. Go say
Thank
happy
you.
birthday to Star,
Oh my
anyways.
god.
I think there's
Um,
like a secret podcast that'll never see the light of day other than our Patreon, so go subscribe.
I mean, there is another episode that we were supposed to have come out,
yeah, but
and then I
like,
never edited it, so we were gonna throw that onto the Patreon that we still don't
yeah,
have yet.
but specifically, like that one has like us singing "Happy Birthday" to I think it was Star, or was it to you, Mistia?
No,
It
it
might
was
have
not
been
to
me. It's
I
been a
think it
long
was
time.
Misty.
It's been a while.
I apparently haven't opened VTube Studio since February 18th, so
Mm.
Oh. Yeah,
It
it's been a
probably-
little while.
It probably was to you then, Mistia.
happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday.
Just kidding. That was so long ago
Yeah.
now. And also Yuki came back to streaming. Yay!
That's true.
That is true.
I've been back at it for like a week now ish. And I've only streamed like 3 times, but you know, it's good to be back. And I hope to do more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy for you. Also,
Mhm.
Katie, friend of the pod, one of our
True.
guests in the past, she there was this video she was working on for a while and putting a lot of thought and energy and emotion into
Mhm.
about generational trauma, and that got released. So I'll put a link
Mm-hmm.
in the description in case you're curious about that. Go check it
That
out.
video is
Really good.
so good.
Yeah.
Very highly recommend.
It felt
that
very
video.
I don't know if professional is the right word because it's YouTube, but like
Well, YouTube
No, I
can
think
still
it
be
does.
professional.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it was a very professionally done video, and
Mhm.
highly recommend.
But yeah, no, I was very, very impressed with her video because like I already do a lot of like video essay watching on YouTube. Like that's kind of my main content that I consume at this point, which is partially why I want to do that content.
Yeah.
And like Katie just like crushed it on that aspect. It's so good.
She really did. I also want to make video essays, but I don't even know where to start.
I don't
That's
want to
pretty
talk
fun.
about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh yeah.
I still have the Bochi script. It's basically finished. I just have not done anything with it yet.
Well, you know, it'll
That's
always
fun.
be relevant, even if like the anime's not the hottest, newest thing at the moment.
Yeah.
So
True.
you know,
Very true.
whenever you're ready.
Motivation. I just lost motivation the second I actually finished it. Basically.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I feel that. I was doing a script for some other anime or video game. I don't remember. I want to say it was the Elden Ring one that I was doing.
Oh yeah.
A long time ago, and just never finished because I just like lost motivation in the middle of it and was like, well,
Yeah.
that's fine, I guess. It'll just sit in the ether of my unfinished drafts and ideas.
Yeah, I was
nothing
also
wrong with
trying to
that.
make a video. I was gonna make one on filter dysmorphia, and I
Oh,
wrote a
yeah.
script, but I felt like it wasn't enough, so I was going to like revise it, but I never did.
Mm,
That's fair. I believe in you.
Thank you. You know,
It's a really
making
good idea.
videos is kind of hard.
I'm
It's very
true.
hard.
that's so true.
I'm the one with the active video making project right now because I guess I can mention this. I got to see the D&D movie before it came out, and
That's
now I
true.
want to make a video about it so that I can release it when it comes out.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Nice.
good plan.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I didn't even know there was a D&D movie coming out.
Yeah, fair.
It
I
yeah.
barely knew it was coming out this month, and then Momo was like, "Hey, there's a screening of it available," and I was like, "What?" All right, and then we went and saw it.
It worked out.
sounds
It was
about
really
right.
good. It was really, really good.
Yeah, I loved it. It was really good.
That's really
Very
cool that
highly
you got to see
recommend.
it like early. And I know like
Mhm.
D&D is a big passion for the both of you, so
Yeah,
very cool, very exciting.
love me those
I am
Dungeons
happy
and
to
those
hear that.
Dragons.
Oh my god. I am happy to hear that, especially because like I will say from seeing the trailer, I am not at all interested in it.
Yeah,
But I'm
That's
glad to
valid.
hear you enjoyed it. I'm hoping that's a good sign in general.
yeah. From the trailer, I also kind of expected it to be pretty bad, but it was great.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like it's cheesy and bad in all of the right ways. It knows its
Yeah,
audience very, very well, and it delivered on that.
but it's not
Yeah.
a movie that's so bad that it's good either. It's just actually good.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me in some ways of the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
I could see
Right.
that actually. That's
Oh,
a
I
fair
like
comparison.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it has a lot of similar vibes and like I don't remember, is it the same Chris in those movies?
It's a Chris.
Yeah, it's one of those Chris's.
I think it's
Hey,
a different
Chris.
Chris.
Oh yeah, I heard
Chris Pratt,
more
the Guardians one.
more info about the Mario movie came out, right?
Oh,
I
It
don't know
comes
why
out
people on
soon.
my timeline keep being horny for Bowser, so
it's
I
so
don't-
much.
I don't agree.
I also disagree.
I've seen
Yeah.
so much of like Bowser caressing Luigi's chin.
No.
Or like people will like
no.
redraw their
Okay,
character in place of
okay.
Luigi.
I am living for that content. I love it. I am here for Bowser weird shipping with Luigi mechanics art. It is hilarious.
Right.
It is my favorite thing that's come out of Mario, maybe ever, because I don't like very many Mario games.
I see.
Fair, yeah.
I enjoy Mario games. Like, I haven't played all of them, but
You're super valid, yeah. I just like really don't enjoy them. I've never been able to finish Mario 64 because I don't like it. And
Love that game.
the only one I've ever really had like a ton of fun with was Sunshine. I have no idea why.
I'm about to BLJ over to your house.
Oh my god.
That's fine. I recommend it, but only if you only do a half A press. So
That might be the nerdiest conversation on this podcast. So far.
Look,
That's
I know
really
a lot
funny.
about it because I watched a lot of fucking Clint Stevens on Twitch for a while, so I know a lot
Fair.
about the Mario
Gotcha.
64 speedrun, but don't like the game very much.
I don't think I could ever be a speedrunner. I like
I
have spent my life
No.
playing video games, and I'm still not like particularly good at any of them.
That's fair. I did speedrun a little bit of video games, and I started learning the Elden Ring speedrun most recently was the game that like captured that for me. But
Right.
I speedran like Dark Souls 3 for a while.
Oh, that's cool.
And I didn't like intentionally speedrun it, but I got good enough at Metroid Fusion whenever I was a kid that I was technically like
What, just be casually
47th
speedrunning
in
it?
the world, I think.
Oh wow.
I wasn't intentionally trying to speedrun it or anything. I just like really liked the game, so I just played it a lot.
Yeah, just casually speedrunning it basically.
Yeah, basically. And I got real good. And I checked my time later on whenever I looked at my cartridge whenever I was much older, and I was like, oh, neat. That will never do anything for me because I didn't record that because I was a child, but like that's
Yeah.
cool.
I am so mad I didn't back when Mario Kart 7 first came out, the 3DS one. I think it was Mushroom Gorge. I was top like 23 in the world before all the like hacked times came in.
That's cool.
Unfortunately, I never had the foresight then to take like a screenshot of it or anything.
Sure, yeah.
So it lives only in my memory, but
Oh,
I feel it though. I feel it. I feel like that's a lot of speedrunning content. Like for
yeah.
people, like the average person, they're like, yeah, I had this one game that I was like really, really into and I played like a lot
Mm-hmm.
and was pretty good at and maybe even like had a good time in, but because I like never took a screenshot of it and never recorded it, it just will never be anything.
Well, the old internet adage as it goes, pics or it didn't happen, and there are no pics, so it didn't happen.
You're right.
Yep.
But
nobody
yeah,
will
I-
ever remember my silver Caterpie.
No.
It's so
Yeah,
sad.
I kind of use the same idea, I guess. But for me, it's like, I love the idea of speedrunning. It's so cool. I do not have the patience to do it. It's the same reason I can't play fighting games. I do not have the patience to sit and dedicate myself to a single game for that long.
I think I get too frustrated like when things aren't working out the right way.
Yeah.
That's super fair, yeah. I really only was able to because like I was just really into Dark Souls, and as a kid, whenever I was playing Metroid, like I didn't have anything else that I wanted to play,
Yeah.
so it didn't matter.
That's fair. I guess I was thinking like, have you played a Crash Bandicoot game?
Mhm.
I have, unfortunately.
The platinum relics.
Unfortunately. They're like pretty difficult, right?
Mhm.
You gotta do everything like pretty much perfectly or you die.
Right. Yeah.
I think that's the type of thing that frustrates me, I guess, like after dying
Yeah.
about 20 times.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Yeah.
I wouldn't have the patience to learn like a lot of the speedrunning strats you would need to know for certain games.
And Crash Bandicoot has it built in with the platinum relics or the time relics, whatever they're called.
Yeah.
You have to play perfectly to 100% the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could never do that. I get the
I don't
box
know.
gems and then I'm out.
I did it for Crash 3, and that was the only one.
I never liked the Crash games enough to want to do that.
They're
That's
like
fair, yeah.
okay. I enjoyed them
Right.
like as a kid. It was one of my favorite games to play with my dad. It's
Mm,
like the only game I can remember him playing with me.
sure, that's fair.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but speedrunning to me just kind of like typically ends up sucking the fun out of games for me.
Yeah,
Like
I get that.
whenever I can enjoy a game playing through it like 100 times, but if I like try to nail down the nitty gritty of like what makes the game tick and all the like systems of it or whatever, it often ends up being like, oh, this is like homework. I'm doing like a project now. I don't want to. I'm not
Yeah.
having fun playing the game anymore. Like,
That's kind of how
I
I feel
absolutely agree.
about competitive modes in games.
Ugh.
Like on one hand,
yeah.
I would love to have the like
Ugh.
cool shiny like, oh look, I have a gold trophy. Look how cool I am. Except gold is pretty low on like a ranking, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah,
a fancy little border or something on my name. I don't know, some shit like
Yeah.
that. But like the thought of actually doing competitive, I just don't like being forced to like. And I guess this is the same for like Pokemon competitive. I don't like being forced to use like certain Pokemon or like certain characters in a game because they're like top tier.
Right.
I just
Yeah.
want to
That's super
use the
fair.
ones that I like.
And
Mhm.
I feel like that there's a problem in a lot of games where like there's no casual competitive like that gives the same rewards at least like oh my god, I miss Smash 4 for glory and for fun was the best thing they could have done.
That's fair.
Oh, I
Yeah.
remember that actually. I didn't really play Smash 4 a whole lot. I bought it on. That's the one on Wii U, right?
Yeah.
I bought it on
And
Wii U
3DS.
and 3DS, but I didn't play it very
Yeah.
much on either of them.
Oh no.
It's funny you put it that way though, because I kind of feel like I am someone who enjoys competitive, but I enjoy it as a like casual competitive kind of person.
Yeah.
Like I'm never gonna like climb up and be the number one spot on the competitive Pokemon ladder or anything, but I will totally like make a team and have fun theory crafting about like what's good and what'll work and like play some matches and stuff.
Yeah, that kind of stuff I do like a lot. And
Yeah.
what is it? Like Pokemon. What's that game? Oh, I can't remember anything. The Pokemon League game.
Oh, Pokemon Puzzle League?
Unite.
Unite. Yeah.
Oh, Unite.
I'm. My brain is just fried right now. Anyway, Pokemon Unite. I liked doing competitive on there because it just felt like the regular game for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
And nobody could like yell at you.
True.
I desperately hate competitive ladders. And in stuff like, for example, Pokemon Unite, I don't mind as much. Something like Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, where the only game mode for a long time was just the competitive ladder, where you're going to play against people trying to always have the best, was so annoying.
Yeah.
Back when that came out.
Yeah. Fair. The Pokemon TCG Online is the same way, I think.
It is. Yeah.
There is a casual ladder.
Is there?
Yeah.
There's a casual ladder, but the problem with casual ladder like that in most games is that they don't give like any rewards. So if you want the rewards from
Yeah.
playing, you just can't get them there, except for the battle pass itself.
Hmm.
I will say for me, I am absolutely not that way. I am heavily a competitive player, and I will always do my best to like if I'm into a game and there is a competitive scene for it, I'm gonna want to be good at it to be playing in that competitive scene. And it's
Yeah.
pretty bad mentally for me a lot of times. It's like a huge problem I had with like why I don't play League of Legends anymore is because like if I'm going to play that game, I want to be good enough at it that I can like compete in like Diamond and Challenger, and it's like, well, okay, but that's like really unhealthy mindset and
Yeah.
terrible for you.
I just
So,
can't take people being mad at me for no reason.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I usually don't play competitive modes in PvP games, especially not with voice chat, because I am in
yeah.
fact a girl, and they don't like that.
I
That's
got
pretty
used to the like voice chat thing from playing competitive Counter-Strike for so long.
Yeah.
I heard
And
that's like
that
how a
makes
lot of people get used to it.
Yeah. Yeah. After a while, it just kind of becomes like background noise, I guess, is the best way to put it.
You
Where it just doesn't
unfortunately
matter.
get used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like I used to play the old TF2 lobbies, which are pretty similar to CS:GO lobbies back in the day. Same group of people, basically.
Yeah.
And Siege, I love getting yelled at for not capping a 1v5, you know, the good old days.
I've never
Yeah.
actually played Siege like for any length of time because I dislike it as a game because I'm a weird Counter-Strike purist and I'm like, this has too many weird abilities, but it doesn't transfer over to like Valorant for me for some reason, and I don't know
See,
why.
that's so
but
funny because compared to Valorant, Siege is just not a skill based, like a champion based shooter.
I disagree just because Siege has like the problem I have with Siege is that so much of its like tech and stuff in the game is like so game breakingly powerful, whereas all of the like items in Valorant are like much less game impacting on a per champion basis. Typically.
Items?
Well, like abilities and whatever.
Oh, okay. I was like, did they add items to Valorant?
No. It's just I don't know. It's a personal like pet peeve with Siege.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, they're pretty similar just for like context because like Valorant, you actually have skills that you have to buy skills and stuff. While Siege is more like each character has an ability that's a resource that's usually limited use by default, but you have it maxed. But it's usually like instead of you blow up a wall, you can guarantee a blow up through a wall, for example. Like it's just a guaranteed resource, basically.
Right.
Usually.
I was gonna say the only FPS game I played a lot was Overwatch.
Oh, yeah.
And you know how you're kind of like always running around and jumping and moving, and if you die, you just respawn. I think because of that, I just can't play Valorant because you can't
It's a
do
different
all
style
that.
of game.
Yeah, it's a lot more tactical.
You spend a lot of time not playing the game.
Yeah.
You spend a lot of time playing the game if you're good at it, SMH.
I see.
So you don't spend a lot of time playing the game because
Here's the thing. That thing I mentioned about Siege about getting yelled at for like being the 1v5. I've literally become so stressed about the more serious shooters that I hate them now. I cannot stand Valorant. It is
That's
so
fair.
unfun to me because it's
yeah.
more stressful than game. Like I don't enjoy it at all.
Fortnite.
Yeah, that's super
I
fair.
play that one too.
oh yeah,
Fortnite's fun.
that's more serious, arguably.
Is it?
Is it?
I mean, like there
Can be.
I was just gonna
It's a
say you could like
competitive
jump
shooter.
around and stuff in that one.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a competitive shooter with permadeath.
That's true.
Well,
Well, you
yeah,
can
that is
start.
true.
I guess if you're in a team, you can't. But
Yeah.
you just restart.
That's fair, yeah.
I'm not a big fan of like battle royales in general, though, anymore.
Yeah.
They got like
That's
real
fair.
big for a while, and then they kind of like
Yeah.
dropped off.
I played a ton of PUBG back whenever that came out, and then I played like a little bit of Fortnite for a while, and mostly stopped. But they were fun. I don't know. It just didn't have a ton of like staying power, I guess, is
I mean,
other than
it really,
Fortnite because of its like collabs.
yeah, it popped off for a few years, and then like we got the non-shooter battle royales like Fall Guys, which
Right.
is a battle royale. It's a
And
platformer battle royale.
herbs. I actually really liked
Anyway,
herbs.
yeah, moving. No, yeah, I love herbs, but MOBA battle royale, and it's got its own issues.
It
Yeah.
has some problems. I am a little sad about it because I feel like it's gonna die.
I feel like it's been dead and it's just kind of holding on.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like it's gonna like end
It
service.
never picked up the casual audience that it wanted,
Right.
pretty much.
It's
I mean,
just
still
too
in
hard to
early
get
right
into
now.
as like a newer player because all
Yeah.
the skilled players just come and kill you immediately.
Yeah, it's got that problem of being a more niche game in general, and then also not being welcoming to casual players, so you can't get a new audience, except like it blew up because of like the VTubing community and online communities for a while, and then it just fell off again.
There was a good
It's
while
basically
where
on, like,
herbs
the
was
whole-
like all I would stream.
Yeah. I remember those days.
I
Oh
remember
my god,
playing
me and
it
Stars,
for...
like, one of our only collabs was herbs.
Yeah.
And
That
Pokemon
No Way
Unite.
Out.
Oh, that
And
too.
Unite.
I remember playing herbs a couple times and enjoying it a little bit, and then kind of hating it, and I was like, okay.
I
That's a
guess
lot
I
of
should
people's
say
experience.
Herbs is Eternal Return for the listeners
Oh,
that
yeah,
might not
true.
know that.
Yeah, it
It's
is
a game
now
about
called
herbs.
Herbs. Also, the original game in the series is now officially dead, so like they've closed it down. So
Oh no.
it's only that was like over a 6 to 7 year old game.
Oh, fair.
It was also like
It
a
was
mobile game, right?
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
Mhm.
Immortal Soul Black Survival is what it got localized as, but it's just Black Survival. Finally closed a few months back.
But you did like
Oh,
some preservation stuff for like some of the
Yes, I-
cutscenes.
Yes, I actually have a YouTube channel specifically for preserving the story content from that game.
That's actually real cool.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Video game preservation is important.
Yeah. It always, I mean, it instantly, because it's the first time I've really been into a game as it died. And so
Mhm.
it's like, it's definitely got that, looking back at the gameplay and everything, because I used to play it every day for over a year, I think, the mobile game, because I played both games. And it's so sad looking back at my footage and going like, oh, I can never just play this game again. There was talk of a private server, but I don't know if there's any, like, if anyone's actually been able to make headway with that.
Right. That's so sad.
Service games suck.
They
That's
do. I used to
true.
play a lot
True.
of MMOs, and there's been some
Yeah.
I really liked that have shut down over the years.
There's... I forget which one it was, but there was some recent like video game archive channel that like, or preservation channel that like shut down completely. I was trying to
Oh, was
look for it real
I
quick.
feel like I heard.
Well,
Well,
but it
there
was something
was-
like 900 hours of like a
Oh
couple
my
different video
God.
games that just like are gone forever because they were like
That sucks.
copyright claimed or something by the developer of the game.
That's yeah.
That's so dumb.
unfortunate.
Yeah, it's really
Unfortunately,
sad.
realistic part of it. I mean, did you see? Just related to that, Gerard the Completionist, a YouTuber. He he bought and downloaded every single 3DS and Wii U game
Oh my
for the
god, I
sake of
saw that.
preservation. So
Oh,
he
that's
just
what it was for?
yeah, because they're closing like this week or next week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah, that's right. My Pokemon
you
are
can still-
lost forever.
You can still download anything you like. You can download anything, at least for now. You can download anything that you had already bought, but you can't buy anything new after.
Mhm. So if you want to get Pokemon Bank, now is the time.
Rest
It might
in
be too
peace,
late by the time
Fire
the episode
Emblem
comes out.
Fates Revelations.
Well, there's also going to be a there's going to be the final patch for Pokemon Bank is what it's free to use forever after, from what I understand, to transfer
Right.
it to home, but you have to like have it downloaded and have an account on it, basically.
Oh,
I haven't made an account.
Oh,
I do have my Pokemon from like Black and White and stuff are on there.
Yeah.
don't you have to pay to make an account though? I thought you couldn't do
I
anything.
mean, it'll. I think it's just free because you can have a free account. It's like home. You can have a free account with like 1 box or 2 boxes or something. I'm pretty sure.
I see.
So I mean, just downloading it and having something logged in it, I'm pretty sure is what it was, or something to that effect. Maybe just
I guess I'll
having it
double check
downloaded.
mine.
Honestly,
Yeah, I guess I'll need to check mine also because I did download it because I thought that was all I needed to do. I didn't really think about.
that might be it. I'm not entirely sure. It's gonna have a final update though, from what I understand, just to have that connection
Sure.
after.
Right.
It's kind of sad that like some games are just gonna be lost forever. Like,
Right.
like I said, Fire Emblem Fates had a third
Revelation-
route DLC Revelations,
Yep.
and that's
And
just
there's
gonna
only
be
one way to get that on cartridge, and it's the special edition, which is insanely expensive.
I have that.
Yeah.
Fun fact: I got the pre-order for that on the same day I got my kitten.
Oh my god.
She was like in the car with my mom waiting for me while I ran into the store to get my pre-order.
But more importantly, Fire Emblem.
It's really funny.
I love that.
On the bright side, your cat will forever be like tied to Fire Emblem now. So
Yeah, which is my favorite game series. So
Yeah.
yay, my Fire Emblem kitten.
Small victories.
We'll take them where we
Swap
can get them.
hats. Yeah.
we deserve those, you know.
Yeah, every once in a while. Also, sorry if you see at least the visual viewers, my model chewing. I was eating McDonald's.
Oh my god.
I
In the
still am.
middle of Mystia.
And it's only good while it's hot.
Oh my god.
That's pretty true though.
Arguably, McDonald's is not good ever, but
Well,
it is even worse when cold. You are correct.
air fryer McDonald's goes hard. That's all I'm saying.
Really? Wait.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like fries too, because fries are awful reheated.
Oh yeah. I just
Almost always.
reheat the fries in my air fryer, and it tastes like honestly better. But
Huh.
because I don't like McDonald's that much, I just get it because it's the cheapest option, cheapest and closest option.
Yeah, same. It's really close to my house.
Fair, yeah. I still just remember the rice cooker McDonald's that has scarred me forever.
Oh,
The what?
God.
The what?
There was a
Uh,
video of some woman cooking a
Oh
rice meal.
no.
Yeah,
No.
she took chicken nuggets, French fries, and like a Whopper, and put them all in the rice cooker together.
No.
I saw someone do that with KFC.
You know
It-
that
Same concept.
It hurts
That-
me. It makes me very
that sounds-
sad.
that sounds like some bootleg McDonald's. You know what else is a bootleg?
Bootleg description!
Yeah.
We're going for a little bit of a shorter episode today, so now's as good a time as any. Bootleg descriptions is where we explain an anime or video game typically, and or other topics, potentially, poorly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Star, why don't you start us off?
Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Me? Little old me. Okay. I will say this first one, it is anime. There are 2 hints. I want to see if anyone can guess it from the first hint first. If not, I will give the second hint.
Okay.
The big reveal is that it was about boobs the whole time.
Kill a Kill?
No.
My life.
Pretty good guess. My life.
That is not a valid answer, but good guess.
Is it
High School of the
Yuri?
Dead.
No. What was that, Momo?
I was gonna say Yuri is my job, but it's not
Oh,
actually
well,
out yet.
well, I'm starting to read that, but no.
The what's her face is interested in a lesbian brothels.
No. It is
Okay.
not a romance.
Okay.
I don't know.
So it's really not
Naruto?
High School of the Dead because
It is not High School of the Dead.
I've seen the boobs on that show.
Yeah, they're faster than a rifle bullet.
It's great. They would
They
emit
did
a
the
shrill sound.
Matrix.
So, okay, I have a third hint if no one gets it. I don't
Okay.
think I'll need to go that far, but okay. Hint 2. A girl uses her boy toy as a weapon. Also, Naruto is there.
What? Soul Eater?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, why was it about
That was
boobs all
about
along?
boobs?
Oh, have you read the manga?
No.
Oh no, I've
I've
only
watched
seen the
the
anime.
anime.
Yeah. So, spoiler alert for the
Okay.
manga. Literally, the last chapter of Soul Eater. I'm not joking. There's this weird reveal that it was like, it was about boobs the whole time.
But what?
Yeah, I do remember that actually. I've read the manga, but it's been a long time.
I honestly, while writing this, I forgot that wasn't in the anime because the anime only went like halfway through.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
The anime finished before the manga actually was done.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
All
And it
right.
got a power of friendship ending.
Did it?
Mhm.
Yes.
In the anime, yeah.
did. It's not a good ending if you've read the manga.
Oh,
Does-
maybe I should read the manga because I've only seen the anime and I don't
Yeah.
remember it very well.
the
Yeah.
manga ending is pretty good.
Yeah. In general, the manga's just better.
Yeah.
Well, it is about boobs apparently, so.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty true. Apparently.
Okay, my
Uh.
brain was melted this week, so both mine are kind of easy. And they're both anime, so I'll just start with the first one.
Mhm.
Life as a businesswoman, except everyone is a furry.
Me IRL. In
Uh,
this podcast right now.
Oh, yeah.
I
the stars?
No.
It's like the first thing I could think of with furries.
Brand new animal.
No. I think the businesswoman part
Wait,
is
a
pretty
Gretzko.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I should have said office lady instead, maybe.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That one recently just ended and apparently had a disappointing ending, so I thought it was
Aw.
fitting.
I didn't realize that the whole series ended.
Yeah. Well, at least the anime did.
Interesting.
We're in the middle of watching the last season, I guess. I just didn't realize it was the last season.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't realize either.
At least that's what I've heard. I guess I don't know for sure, but that's what I was seeing.
I could be going crazy, but I think that's not the first time they've said it's the last season either. So
Sure,
I think the
yeah.
anime do that sometimes, so I wouldn't be surprised.
yeah.
It is a Sanrio property, so
Yeah.
Right.
nothing ever actually ends for Sanrio.
Yeah.
Also pretty true.
As long as they can keep marketing it.
Yep.
Looks
that
at
way.
Hello Kitty.
No kidding.
Uh-huh.
Sanrio things are like all over my Twitter timeline and my TikTok. And I don't know why, because I like Sanrio. I think they're cute, but like I never got into it or wanted the merch or anything.
Right.
Yeah, I feel that. I am kind of the same way. I like a Gretsuko a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I like Hello Kitty enough, I guess. But I definitely never really got into it.
Oh no. Oh no,
Yeah.
I'm the only Sanrio girl here. Oh no.
Stars a Sanrio girl.
I love My Melody and Cinnamoroll and Pom
I-
Pom Pudding. So cute.
I do like Cinnamon Roll. He's probably my favorite, but it upsets me that he's a dog and not a bunny.
It does not make
Cinnamoroll.
sense
Well,
to
Cinnamoroll
not be a dog. Or to not be a bunny, rather, Brain. It's fine.
They're weird about that.
He should be a bunny. He's I think it would be cuter, but I don't know, maybe that's just me.
Yeah.
Yuki's turn.
Yeah. So I'll just go ahead and see the first one I have. There's a dog that can easily destroy a log in this show that I keep seeing people talk about but haven't watched.
Dog that could destroy a log. Is it?
Chainsaw Man?
Oh yeah, he does have a chainsaw nose.
You could destroy a log with that.
You could.
That's true.
Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, okay.
Everyone keeps talking about it. I keep seeing it on my timeline. It is like everywhere, but I have not seen it.
It's
All I know
okay.
is Chainsaw Dog.
There's like
Fine.
this figure of one of the characters named Power
Oh
that I keep
God.
seeing,
Yeah.
and she's got like a massive Reggie in the front.
Yeah,
And
that's
all I
that's
keep
a
seeing is people
reference.
quote tweeting it and saying this is unrealistic because she's canonically stinky and gross.
That is
That
true.
is
She
also
is
true.
canonically stinky and gross.
I just find that really funny.
Yeah. No, that figure is ridiculous. I've seen it too. It is insane.
Yeah.
There's also a cosplayer saying that they copied her cosplay photo to
Yeah.
make that figure, and I don't know if this is true or not, but that's wild if it is.
It's kind of funny either way, to be honest, because like if it's a coincidence, what a hell of a coincidence. And if it's not, what a strange choice.
Yeah.
Either way.
Okay, Momo's turn.
It's my turn. Okay. I didn't think about hints, so I'll do my best. If you all don't know this one.
Mhm.
A girl wearing an eye patch shows main character Kun a doll that leads into a long mystery where everyone dies in a burning house on their school trip.
Uh,
Oh.
I feel like I know what this is, but I can't remember the name of it.
the
My
plot of
brain wants to
Blaze
say Higurashi.
Does the girl have black hair and
Yes.
it's kind of short?
Yeah, it's like a 13 episode, 15 episode.
I know what it
something like
is. I
that?
just don't know the name.
Is it the, like HBO Life show or whatever?
It is not that, no.
Okay.
She
Hmm.
another hint is that it is a horror anime.
Tokyo Ghoul.
I know exactly what it is, but I can't remember the name of it.
And the main character
I'm
girl does
dying.
have heterochromia as well.
Hmm.
No.
I mean, like, yes, but no.
Yes, but no.
Another.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. It's called Another?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
I
pretty-
think I was reading the manga of this one actually, and not the anime.
That's fair. It's pretty good. It's not great, but it's pretty good. It's one of those.
Sometimes that's enough.
Yeah,
True.
it's one of those like classic anime in a lot of ways. That's like a classic because it came out at a certain period of time, not necessarily because it's like super good.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But yeah, I don't know. It's fine. It's worth watching, I would say, but it's nothing like outstanding.
Sure.
Fair.
That's cool. I never heard of it, but it sounds neat.
I really like psychological horror anime sometimes.
Me
It's like the
too.
only brand of horror that I like enjoy engaging with.
Yeah.
Right.
And another hits that pretty well. So
Hmm. That makes sense. That's cool.
Star's turn.
Yeah. Okay, this one's probably much easier. It's like Sailor Moon, except everyone has undiagnosed depression.
Madoka Magica?
Yeah.
I was about to say
Yeah.
that one too.
yeah, that was gonna be my guess. There's like several magical girl animes technically that could be a pretty good description for.
Yeah, I've
but
just noticed there's like a lot of kind of like fucked up anime that are about magical girls.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's because like the genre became like really like not twisted. That sounds terrible, but like it became like
Subverted.
it became like the genre to do like like
A version on.
subversion on because of Madoka basically, and
Yeah.
like everybody was like, haha, I will do my version of that. It's like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Is there a
I mean-
genre like when something pretends or at least appears to be like cutesy and wholesome and then turns out to be horrible, like Doki Doki Literature Club type stuff?
I don't know if there's a name for that genre, but that should have a name. That like subversive
kind of-
horror. I don't know.
Yeah, being subversive it's kind of it's not specifically a genre, but
I feel like it should be a genre at this point.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty true. It would definitely make sense to have its own genre.
Mhm.
yeah.
I agree. All right, my second one. This one's also pretty easy. The only family that can exist happily while being based off of secrets and lies.
Spy X
I
Family.
think
Yeah.
I think
MomokaVT.
we literally all said it.
That's really good.
Yeah.
It's true. I was
Yeah,
like,
it is true.
before we started the podcast, I was talking about how I was watching that recently, which I came up with this before I was talking about it. But I was like watching it and thinking about how, wow, I don't think this would work at all if they did know each other's secrets.
Yeah.
Like, it would
Yeah.
probably be really
Yeah.
boring if they knew.
Yeah.
It would be pretty standard shonen, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it would still be fun, but it would not be nearly as fun.
Most of the
But, like-
fun of the anime, I feel, besides watching like
Yeah.
Anya do cute things, is like the fact that you feel like you're like, oh, I'm in on the secret, and like so and so
Yeah.
doesn't know, but haha, I do.
It's like it's like if Anya weren't a telepath, or like if they knew Anya was a telepath, they'd be like, okay, well, what's the point?
Yeah,
Like,
then
yeah,
it wouldn't be
right,
very
yeah.
fun at all. Like, I hope they find out like at the end or something and still
Yeah.
accept her anyway. But like,
Yeah, agreed. It'd be a really cool way to like end a series like that, or at least like to end a season of it, maybe, and then we can have like. It'd be cool to see if they do follow it up somehow and make it interesting still.
I mean,
or if they
as-
just had
as-
like a couple slice of life episodes after that, that might be cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've been like reading it before it was. To be a hipster for a second, I've been with the series since well before it was popular, when literally everyone was begging for it to get an anime adaptation.
Right.
Unfortunately, it's a bi-weekly manga, so it might be a while before we see a lot more anime content.
Sure, yeah.
I
Makes
like
sense.
started reading it before it got an anime adaptation, but it didn't really like capture me.
Mhm.
There's
So I
something special
dropped
about
it
like
pretty quick.
watching or reading a manga or something and then seeing it get an anime. It's like watching your kid
Mhm.
grow up.
That's true.
And sometimes you hate that child if its name is My Hero Academia.
Oh,
Sometimes
God,
they
that's
turn out to be
so
a huge
true.
disappointment. Like the Uminako anime sucks.
Oh,
Although that's a visual novel, but it's like, you know, same concept.
same idea.
Mhm, mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yuki's turn.
Me. So I'm just gonna give this one. Just gonna jump right in. High school girls doing band things, but they actually have normal hair colors instead of anime hair colors.
K-on!
K-on,
Yeah.
K-on.
Yep. I was like, okay, I want to make it sound like it's Bochi, but then subvert that.
Yeah.
That's pretty clever, yeah.
Can't believe you're doing subversions after talking about subversions.
I know,
my
it's so
God.
topical.
Oh my
She's
god.
doing the thing.
I'm just one of those trend followers, you know, a cloud chaser.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
saw your
so
post
for-
about chasing clout. You can't do that. You have to let it come to you like a cat.
Right, they're like, it's like a cat. You have to like wait for it to come to you. If you try to pick up the clout, it'll like meow and scratch you.
So
Yeah, that's why they call you Cloudy Yukime.
Yeah. So true.
I think we have our last one.
Is Momo.
So there are so many butts, except this time they're lethal, and it's like wrestling if it were anime. And
Oh
only
shit,
girls
I
in
know what this
swimsuits.
is, but I don't know what it's called.
Keijo, yeah.
Keijo.
It's really funny. I heard you start with like a
Yeah.
kit kind of sound, and I also made like the kit, and I knew that we both knew.
I knew what it was. I just have a bad habit of forgetting names.
Yeah, no, I feel it.
It was so funny when that show came out because I was in college at the time and I didn't know what Fate was at all. But I remember a bunch of my friends were like, "Oh, the Gate of Booty Lawn, it's a Fate reference. Oh my god!" And I was like, "Huh? What is that?" And then I watched Fate later, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's what that was."
Oh, wait, you watched Keijo for... That's so funny. No, you should have gone, oh my god, it's a reference to the Gate of Booty Line.
It's a reference to Keija.
Oh my god.
No, but yeah, I had a very funny experience with that show because of that.
I still haven't watched Fate or played the mobile game or anything. All I know is that mana is stored in the balls.
That's really true. Yeah.
That is basically canon.
I mean, it is canon.
It is actually canon, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the main point of Fate.
Although it's kind of been retconned-ish, or at least not mentioned.
Yeah, it's one of those forgotten details.
Yeah,
is it not Arrowgate anymore?
No, it's
the original game was on launch, and then they removed it from later releases.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's still implied in the anime, but not. They never say it.
Right.
Yeah, it do be that way. We lose the best things in our lives. It's sometimes,
Sometimes it's our balls.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the best thing.
I lost my balls,
to be honest.
Sometimes it's the Rin Saber Shiro threesome, and you lose that, and it's a shame.
Yeah,
but...
that's what I was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
The what now?
Oh, you don't know about that?
You have to know. Sometimes you have to be a knower, and right now you're not being a knower, so
you're a knower, not a grower.
It's one of the the IYK.
If you know,
thing?
you know.
If you know,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love you, cat.
You can't.
It's basically like that, but about
Now I know.
threesomes involving Ren.
Okay, anyway. Does anybody have anything big to announce?
We'll see if I finish my video or not.
Yay! Kind of same for all of us, really.
Yeah.
I am not really planning to come back to streaming yet, but I do have some rebrand stuff in the works still that I'm waiting for.
Exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bunch of subathon rewards I have to do, like an ASMR stream and a cheese tasting stream for some reason.
I mean, that just sounds great.
It does sound pretty funny.
Does it really?
It sounds pretty great, yeah.
I disagree.
It's not easy
not
being
like
cheesy.
It sure isn't.
Do you not like cheese, Star?
No, I love cheese. It's great. It's my favorite thing, honestly. Love it.
I'm very convinced.
You look so happy with that cheese on your head there.
Understandable.
It's great.
Well, if you like
I'm
cheese so
so
much, why don't you marry it?
I would marry cheese.
Okay, you can have it. You can have my cheese.
Thank you. I will take the cheese.
Okay.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Honestly, we have resolved a great problem.
We did. Problem solved. All right, me and this cheese are gonna go on a honeymoon, and the rest of us will see you next week.
Have fun with your honeymoon.
Thank you. Make sure to check out Star and Yuki's streams, and support Momo and me, I guess, on Twitter.
Yeah.
All right, bye everyone.
Bye.
Oh my god, sorry Yuki, I'm clawing your face. Bye.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Bye.